Welcome back to Northwest Elite Spirit, the channel you come to train your mind, body, and spirit. I'm Coach Brian. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do that now and make sure to ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all of my newest releases. It gets easier. That's what strength is for. People love to repeat. It doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. And that sounds tough and it sounds noble, but it is not true. It does get easier, and that is exactly what strength is supposed to do. You walk easier, you breathe easier, you think clearer, move with more power and less stress. You don't collapse under the same pressures. You don't even feel it in the same way anymore. You don't need to suffer forever to prove that you're strong. Let's talk about the physical aspects. Think about walking. As a baby, you struggled just to stand up. You were wobbly, fell over and cried, but you kept trying. Your legs got stronger and your balance developed, and eventually you walked. Now you don't even have to think about it. And it's the same with everything physical. Running used to burn your lungs. Your body wanted to quit, and now you know your rhythm. You know when to push, and you know when to coast. You recover faster. You may see a hill and your body automatically knows what to do. Lifting used to feel like punishment, and now it feels like power. For me, swimming used to trigger panic. I used to fight the water, and now I work with it. Climbing, crawling, carrying weight, it all gets easier when your body is strong and your mind stops fighting the discomfort. You've earned this. And once you've earned it, you don't need to pretend it's still hard, just to keep some struggle story alive. If we're talking about the mental aspect, people who've never trained their minds think that stress is normal. They think panic is part of life, that everything is urgent and every problem is a threat. But mental strength clears all of that out. You get better at thinking under pressure, better at staying calm, better at filtering signal from noise. You don't rush into drama. You don't give energy to pointless battles. Things that used to take you down don't even reach you anymore. You stop explaining yourself to people who've already made up their minds. You stop overthinking everything you say and do. You stop letting fear of failure or rejection control your choices. You trust yourself. That trust makes decisions simple, and that simplicity makes life easier. People mistake this ease for apathy or detachment, and it's neither of those. You don't just spend your mental energy like you used to. You don't waste it, and that is real strength. Now for the spiritual aspect, and this is the part that most people never train, and because they don't, they stay stuck in the same cycles. They fight everything: time, death, change, silence, solitude, and even truth. Spiritual strength is the ability to stop resisting what is. It's presence without tension. It's action without ego. It's stillness that doesn't feel like a trap or a hamster wheel. You stop reacting to everything. You see clearly. You move with purpose. You face death. The death of people, dreams, and identities, and you don't unravel. You've built something real inside that doesn't need constant approval or distraction. You can be alone and feel grounded. You can lose and still feel whole. You can let people go without collapsing. That's not weakness, that's freedom. And that freedom makes life easier. What people miss is people think if things get easier, they must be getting lazy or soft or delusional. That's not the case. You're just done suffering when you don't need to. You've already put in the reps. You've already carried the weight. You've already fought the storms. And now your system, your mind, body, and spirit is built for the things that used to break you. You don't need to pretend life is still hard to keep your edge. Ease doesn't mean weakness. It means mastery. Let it be easier. You can hold peace like a blade. You can move through hell and not lose your center. You can train for the hardest conditions and still choose simplicity when it's available to you. If strength doesn't lead to ease, what's the point of it? Let it be easier. You've earned that. Now move like it. Once again, I'm Coach Brian with Northwest Elite Spirit, the channel you come to train your mind, body, and spirit. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do that now and make sure to ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all of my newest releases. This has been It Gets Easier. That's what strength is for. If you found this content interesting or helpful, hit the like button and comment your thoughts below. Share with like-minded individuals or anybody you think this might be helpful for. And most importantly, practice. You can hire me as your personal trainer online or in person by contacting me at northwestelitespirit@gmail.com. You can find my books, The ABCs of Strength and Endurance and Running Made Easy, on Amazon and Kindle. You can find vintage shirts like this one by going to peace_KS on Depop. That's peace_KS on Depop. Thank you.